last year in 2012, the Kansas City Chiefs went 2-12 and fired head coach Romeo Crennel, and they're looking to sign a head coach who can lead them back to the Super Bowl and go ahead and get them back to the AFC West Championship and get back to the playoffs, which they haven't made since 2010. So anyway, what's going on, guys? This is the TCG Sports. I'm back with another video, and today we have the first episode of my Kansas City Chiefs owner mode, or actually Connect the Franchise, in Madden NFL 25. And today we're going to be taking over the Kansas City Chiefs here with our new head coach, Ben Johnson, as he's going to look to lead the Kansas City Chiefs back to a tough AFC West division. In real life, they are 5-0, but in Madden, anything can happen. So Ben Johnson will go ahead and take over the head coaching position role with the Kansas City Chiefs and go back to the playoffs for the first time since 2010 by getting eliminated by the Baltimore Ravens, I believe, and then they lost I believe, to the Pittsburgh Steelers later in that year. And then ever since that, the Kansas City Chiefs haven't been themselves until this year, where they're fine with Andy Reid at the helm. But in this game, Ben Johnson will take over as the coach. But in real life, Andy Reid took over as the helm of the Chiefs, and he has led them to an undefeated record so far. And so here, Ben Johnson will look to do the same, as we are looking to go ahead and get a coach that can really lead them, an up-tempo coach who likes to run the ball, likes to go fast-paced and get the ball going down the field and look to score every time out on the field. And so on this roster, some pretty good players. Jamal Charles is their star running back, who has been injured the last couple of years, so he hasn't really got much playing time. Alex Smith acquired in the offseason, as he came over from the San Francisco 49ers, who did not hit him, with Colin Kaepernick now at the starter. And they also have some good defensive players like Brendan Flowers, Brandon Albert, Derek Johnson, and all a pretty good team all around. They're an 80 overall in this game going into week 1 of the season. As there you can see, Andy Reid's actually fired him. But here you can see the only signing or movement to our roster that we're making in this episode is we're going to go ahead and sign 29-year-old Legadou Nene, a wide receiver. I don't have many good wide receivers, so we're going to go ahead and sign him. And so here's the first cut day of the season, of the preseason, I should say. And we need to cut 6 players from the roster to get us to where we need at the roster position. So the first guy we're going to cut is halfback rookie Nile Davis from Arkansas. So the first guy that we will cut is getting into only 3 halfbacks, which will probably be the best thing to do. And Marty Gilliard, we have about maybe 10 wide receivers, and we don't need that many, so we will actually release 2 wide receivers, I believe, either 2 or 3. And now Terrence Cooper, he's going to go ahead and leave. Kevin Brock out of Rutgers will be the 4th player that will be cut from the roster, so another $500K. Released in cap room, we'll keep Gafford, but next we are going to go ahead and I believe is the right tackle, Matt Reynolds. Yeah, Matt Reynolds is the next one up out of BYU. He will be released from the team, so one more guy left that we need to cut. So, I mean, pretty under overall guys around in the late 50s, early 60 overalls. And the last one, we're going to go ahead and cut Austin Lane, the left end from Murray State University. And so come on back to the second episode of the Kansas City Chiefs Connect the Franchise, where we take on the Jacksonville Jaguars in week 1 of the season. So hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.